You know, I was like making calls and I was like thinking about stuff.
That's a good way to put it.
I'm like, I might do
Mr. Fire, thank you for letting me help you. My goal is to give you
listen to
Well, I think like, I mean, I called one of my friends and I was agreeing with this, like, you know, I first name and they're like,
this isn't working.
and they're like,
In the next 6 months.
May seem like a lot, but 500 questions shows the right 5 homes and asking 5 questions to waste your time. Shows the wrong lot. Does that work for you? Awesome. So,
And ask you 5 questions.
where do you live?
Waste your time showing you the right 5
I think it's supposed to be
questions.
what will it do for you?
What part are you?
Well,
I have a home.
I'm gonna pause you guys really fast. The person receiving, shut your book and just listen to, like, if you're the person who's being asked the questions, shut your book and just feel it, like it's really you, right? Like, I want you to feel what that's like, don't follow the script. Close it, just listen and play along and kind of feel like what that feels like.
So where are you moving?
What are you looking for in a new home?
So, do you currently live on
It could be there.
What are you
You're
looking
from
for?
the
Minimum.
Minimum.
6 months ago.
What's your household look?
I have a family,
So that hurt.
four, and you're only
I love the beaches.
I'm not really
It's just way easier to get north there.
That's another
Yeah.
thing I got.
And
I went
why
to
why is
Hike
that?
rails.
Yeah,
So I would hike rails, and then like
Access
go
sleep.
sugar
I won't have to wake up so early to drive home.
Yeah.
I'll stay out so late to drive home.
So what are you looking for in a new home?
I would like,
Well, they said between 85,000.
2-bedroom.
When? You know, we have.
Yeah, that's true.
That's for the
So she's like college style? Why is large? So it says, why is large yard? So, yeah, so why isn't a yard approved yet?
You know, honestly,
It's like when everyone's getting
take or leave it, I like to as long as it's a pool.
Well, my
If there's a
husband's
pool,
like, he's cool. Like, I don't think I'm married.
Everything's negotiable.
Like,
Everything.
I get it.
Oh, so.
I know in
Sorry,
North
do you
Dakota,
say
it's
that?
not.
How serious are you buying this right now?
Outside.
You know, this is where you find out whether they're serious about writing an offer or not.
And then what
So if
would
I find a
that-
house
being
for you that's got all those things, are you
What
gonna
would
put
being
an offer?
outside, having that relaxation?
Are you gonna write about how I used to do this when I would beat them?
Yeah.
And it just, it was about, I don't know, it always feels like in space. This is like 85 inside, I'm watching TV.
This is our fourth time buying.
I'm outside, I'm
I
like
would say
doing
something
other
like,
things,
is this the
even
buying
just
trip?
watching the ocean.
Is this the buying trip that worked an awful lot? So if I find these 5 things, if I find a home that has these 5 things, is this the buying trip?
You seem like a good realtor, I'll tell you the truth.
I'm going to suggest that you write an offer, does that work for you? If I find a
So
house that has all
include
these things,
the needs
is this the
analysis.
buying?
I think that one's.
Is this the buying time?
Okay.
And they go,
Right.
and they'll look at each other and they'll go, no, not yet. Okay, well then, how much are you gonna work?
Alright, so
Or
beyond
if
those
they go,
five
yeah,
that you
you
just
know,
need,
we
what is
come here 3
something else
times
that you
before, and
must
so
Okay,
we came here purposely at this time to get it.
So that's like
Would.
Miss Director Wood?
Yeah.
Sounds like.
What's the longest you've kept in
You're out
contact
in
with
the woods
someone
hunting,
for?
that's cool.
Oh my lord,
Years.
13
There
years.
would, there's no.
I was thinking about
I've
that.
never-
I'm like, wrong
Yeah.
question.
You will have your 5 must have.
So I'm gonna write.
Once I got 'em, I got 'em.
Your nice to have.
House to be
When
for
we find a house that
So, just
has
so
your
you
5
know.
must have, that is say
This is
99.5%
really good.
your house.
Let me make sure I got
I'm
this
going
right.
to suggest
And you
write
write down all of them.
Does
And
that
turn
work
the
for
page
you?
around and go, did I miss anything? Hand it up.
What are your 5
Did I miss
must
anything?
have?
I'm gonna ask you,
for your
and
home?
then be like, no, really,
Must
think
have
about
for
it,
me
and then turn it
would
around.
Yeah.
be
And I don't mind buying one.
big kitchen.
As long as there's a
Minimum.
place for it.
Well,
Yep.
Ideally, but my girlfriend really loves it, because I know it's being so good for her.
Condo or house?
And then I would like,
I mean, like, for example, it's a 3-2 and it's on my front yard, I can walk out the yard, it's great for the dogs. It's a 3-2 and it's a 3 stories and I can take the elevator down.
Yeah, I called here and then anything available.
Well, I mean, given the choice,
Backlog.
I'd like to
a
walk
lot
out with the
dog,
dogs.
CPA and so.
And go down the elevator.
I didn't even saw the car before. I
So
just,
where'd you test drive it?
definitely like
before I moved, we tested drive.
Yeah.
Anything
place to do some work.
And actually, Oregon,
Yeah.
now Oregon.
So you fix
Yeah.
that, you go try to fix it. It'll come in handy if she breaks the oven.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like, yeah, we used
What
to
is the
buy
one?
And,
The most important.
then definitely,
I don't wanna run down. I don't want something that I have to.
you know, 2 would be minimum, but if
Like,
it's
the
really
car seats
strong,
here, the buddies.
So older.
hopefully.
Well,
we can
I kind of fix stuff, but not
But you know, the great thing
not
is too.
falling down. You know, if it needs to go out, I can do it. So it needs complete.
do you have a favorite part of town?
Nobody got time for
I like a pine tree. Yeah.
For real estate years ago.
So like a rat is like termites. No.
House in 1940. I lived there in
Like as a
2018.
So if you have one last thing.
How good's my height?
I know. We have a place up in Kula, a place in Salon.
We had a pool back, we had a pool back in the main.
So I think
Depending
I
on
like got
the
it
Time
down.
to split that time in. So for now, you're thinking of 3
People here
bedrooms.
don't know anything about those.
I was gonna say, what do you invest your?
Well, yeah, I think I am.
Oh, yeah, I used to put antifreeze in the pipes.
Definitely like the
Okay, you're just not
lanai,
happy.
I want a lanai,
Ah,
No way.
for sure. If not,
Well, just run around, hoping you can see everything and hate
Lanai
it.
or space.
Okay.
So,
Our goal.
and if you can find,
Not just my,
either
our
one,
goal
I
is to
just
find
like
you
kind
what
of
right
like,
now. That fits you the best. One that is, one that's a 10. Okay? That's the one.
Yeah, definitely, I would definitely.
Not a 5, a 10.
Looking for
Okay.
like a one story.
Okay.
a lot of time doing it.
Well, then I think, there's no such thing. So what are your musts? What do you
you
got?
mentioned you have a family of
How big?
four.
At least two.
2, so 2 to 3, 2,
Preferably,
a wide
or maybe
2.
five. So
That's
I
just
can
kind of
like
like
have
a
it all.
Workbench
It's
in
like
it?
the privacy.
You want a bathroom that's
That's
does hubby
You know, really.
work out there? or-
Finding a lot
The dirt bike.
a little more tucked away.
Oh,
Okay,
so
like
like
we have to
Yeah.
use the property
like
and
2,
we'll like
2.5
broke
maybe,
it up into
and
3
maybe a
different
wash
cars.
thing
Oh,
inside the
nice,
truck.
yeah.
Anything like that.
We're thinking like should we buy
Yeah.
a little tiny thing?
You know, all that fun.
Yeah,
At the
it
same
is.
How
time.
big is?
Oh, you're right,
You
you're
know,
right.
you know.
Okay.
Now that I think
Andy
about
gave
it.
me the.
You wanna do that in your own mind, let it go.
I guess it
And-
So
is.
big,
I mean,
big
I'm
door.
sure I wanted to ask but you should stuff like that, right?
I was gonna say, I would,
So you wanna,
Like I just saw the
so
wall.
a 2 plus garage, let's call it a bathroom.
In your yard.
It's got a sink, it's got a toilet, and it's got a place to clean off the dirt. Off your body, okay? Off your stinky body, is there one out there in the dirt? Okay? He likes to go play in the dirt. Oh, oh, with the dirt bike. Oh, so he gets really dirty.
So like, you know, like the south side.
yeah, I mean, because you're not,
Beyond those 5 things,
It's
is
like
there
a
anything
lot.
else that's on your staff?
yeah, you could already go, I mean, you can clean that up
With a bonus or
or do
not?
nothing.
Yeah.
That's all,
Yeah,
that's
that's
100%.
Yeah.
So,
This
okay.
is
Unless
all
you want-
farmland.
Unless you wanted to.
Inside,
rent
we're
it.
not the one up the ground.
Inside too. So.
Okay, so we got.
Yeah, like, you know.
We have a couple
We got
right?
That's a rent.
Garage.
We have
And possibly some of your next.
I'm not
Okay,
against
laundry room,
doing like remodels.
laundry room outside or just the washer and dryer?
Yes.
Yeah, because everything else we have.
So the washer dryer is in the garage.
So the problem is with
That's
laundry,
You do need a 2 plus
my
garage.
goal with this whole
is
means
Is
Because people are wanting to, he does, because
You have
most.
tools?
That's how we got into
Lots of tools?
the state partially.
Lots of tools. Okay. I saw something come in your eyes.
have to
It's like I'm gonna go out of
to make sense
have
for
one.
it.
all the time. You have so many
Build it
tools.
for it, and then be able to make so many
Tools.
tools to really thing work.
Yeah.
So the margins are really tight.
What part of the rock?
Can you still sell this? I feel.
Okay, so you're saying, essentially, you mean out of the way.
What you wanted from that house.
Yeah.
Like a family or whatever.
Like,
Or,
like, who's your head? What about,
I don't know what the pricing,
yeah.
one of my really good friends on the island,
Okay,
agent,
so
lives up
why
in
was
Syria,
why,
literally lives up in
what
Syria, would be able
about,
to,
Yeah, well,
the other side of Happy House, like,
so that brings me.
would you guys be interested?
like how to be a country states, like one country states, all that.
I feel like something really
So
big
that-
enough
that-
like
that-
that.
so what-
Like build an Ohio.
Right, right. So you want some dirt.
Let your mind.
Do you have animals?
Don't say space.
But you want to,
Unless you want space.
oh, really?
Half
How many kids?
Big windows,
What ages?
big, like, lots of natural light, I guess.
Oh my, oh my. Wow, thanks.
So this is just a rental now.
Yeah.
So like,
They go between 30 and 46 years old. I was a child,
maybe like, even
I was
if you're
21
And then we
when
rent down the downstairs for a
find a
lot.
place that's kind of like open.
So you want some
You know
dirt,
the,
you want
the love of rentals.
Okay.
So we can
Like,
But
like
you-
that,
okay.
ask people over having dinner,
Yeah.
watch someone over there, watch.
If you can wiggle your nose, it's like,
Everybody's
be
like
rich.
getting to the whole like thing of finding your
Would you want acreage, or you just want a big lot for the kids to
And he
play?
has like this little like.
Big windows,
Yeah.
but still.
Like a,
I need
okay,
to.
so you don't want to go,
$5
you don't want to go
But he's
over
like,
an
oh, it's
acre.
beautiful over here.
It's like 10,000 a day.
So you'd be okay with a 5 acre, 10 acre place? Maybe the homeowner's not dirt biking time.
All right, wrap up your questions and come back to me.
Okay, so you're open to dirt,
Yeah.
open to dirt.
Yeah.
Are we gonna flip around?
How fixed
You
up do
already
you want?
flipped.
You want it all fixed up, dialed up?
Did you
or-
both do it
We
yet?
flipped every other.
Really?
Oh, okay, did you guys both do it? Okay, I was like, I
Yeah.
gave you enough time, I think.
We're good.
Not a lot,
We should have all done it.
not crazy,
Yeah.
Okay.
not crazy. So we're
I
open
forgot
from Kahaka Lower
Sorry,
all
I'll
the
go
way.
grab my new house.
Driving for that.
Not by Takayama's store, we don't wanna be there. Okay.
Takamiya.
Takamiya,
All right, bring
Takamiya.
it back, bring it back.
What's your fiance?
We were already
That's
building
no
on
idea.
nine.
I actually met him. He's a
Oh,
good manager on
I
that.
have like this feed, I just like imagine.
Yeah, I was gonna get to the
That's the thing, is we'll paint the picture in their head, and then the more we paint it, the
Okay,
more
so
it
let me
becomes.
ask you guys, what, did you get any ahas from that experience? Yes. What was
Your
your
mom
mom?
is like, she does the design all the time.
What kind of house do
Kidding.
you want?
Like, you can't treat her like
I know what kind of house you want.
It really wants to.
I know.
Like, I'm on it, I'm on it.
I know what kind of house you want.
I'm gonna be texting you. shit.
I know where, I know what it looks
House.
like, I know how much dirt it has.
I think, sorry, I'm gonna open this again. I think just really digging deep and not only that, but they'll find out more about themselves, right? And ask lots and lots and lots of questions. Like
Yeah.
from where to where not, what neighborhoods, what not, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Did you go 3 questions deep?
Yes.
They went
And
18
so on the
questions
third,
deep.
on the third question, he told me he would like a pool.
Isn't that interesting?
Mhm.
So what's funny is if you, am I right as the questioner, or other people also kind of like, yes, I already asked them this question, but then, does anybody else feel that way when you look at the question? It's like, that's the same question over and over again,
Yeah.
how repetitive. As the receiver though, it doesn't feel that way, does
No.
it? It's like,
I like it.
wow, I get another chance.
exciting, yeah.
I get to add something. Ooh, this is getting fun, right? Like,
It is fun.
it wasn't,
It's fun.
And
You have to
it's-
make it fun.
yeah,
It's
Yeah.
a discovery thing.
yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Why not, right?
I hope you had fun.
I
I
did.
have a challenge for all of you. So I want you to this weekend have a conversation with someone you know kind of well, and when the topic goes on to something that's interesting to them, keep asking, oh, why is that interesting? Or tell me more about that. and go 3D. Ask at least 3 extras and see where you get with that person.
That's funny.
My
Yeah,
dad
I
always
do
said,
that with my
oh,
kid.
go ahead.
No, I do that with my kid.
That is, it's a trick
I'm
with
that mom.
teenagers, like they'll answer you,
I'm that mom. I go there.
right?
Yeah.
I'm
And
that mom, that, see, that.
What were you gonna say, Matt?
No, I was just gonna say my dad, he's like self-made guy, but he's always said the most popular guy at the party is a guy who just asks questions and listens. Like, because people they love to talk about themselves. Even if you're not interested, you walk away from someone, they're like, God, that Matthew's so nice. I may have said 4 words the whole time, just listening. I mean,
I'm telling you, and yet we're like these verbal machines of, I wanna say the deeper diarrhea, okay, I said it. That's what we want, and we're like, people will like us if we tell them all these things about, no they won't, shut up and listen,
Shut up and
people
listen.
will like you.
Can I throw something out here?
Yes,
Mark
please.
Twain said that the person who controls a conversation is not the one that talks, it's the one that listens.
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, you are always the one in control if you're asking.
Just shut up and listen. And ask questions that they can't say yes or no to.
Yes.
Ask questions that
Open-ended.
you can't say
Yes.
yes or no to.
How does that make you feel? And one of the challenges, so what are the words that start most questions? Who, what? Yeah, what are the words that usually start questions? Who, what, why, when, where, how, right? What if you start asking questions without those as the beginning? If that were to change, what would that do for you, right? So don't start with that, like, start with something different. It changes the way you think about questions when you start doing that. That's been my challenge to myself. Like, I journal every day and I ask questions in my journal. Like, I'm a coach, so it's my job. Like, literally, it's my job to ask questions. So I've started, like, I'm not allowed to start any of those questions with who, what, why, where, when, or how. It's very interesting. Right? It's very interesting to challenge yourself to think of questions in that way. So my challenge to you is over the weekend, when you're having a conversation with somebody, dig deeper in an interested way and see what happens, because it can be really fascinating. Yeah. Okay, 2 ahas from today's class, and then I will let you guys go. Marcus.
I felt like the interviewing process for the needs analysis, it helped me realize what other people want is not what I want, and get out of my own head, basically, and into theirs.
So true. Yeah. When you try and guess what other people want, you're usually wrong. Yeah. So why not just ask? Perfect. One more.
Mine was kind of the same thing, like you never really know, I think everyone has very different ideas or things that are important to them, where when he was asking me questions, I was like, I want a yard, long driveway, big windows, carport, just weird things, and he's like, is like a washer and dryer sound important, or like, things like that, where I feel like other people, that would be a bit on the top of their list.
Right?
And so you just gotta, he kept asking these questions, I started saying things that I didn't even realize were important.
Yeah.
So, that was cool.
And doesn't that make you a consultant and not an agent? That's the definition right there of becoming a real estate consultant, is when you start asking the right questions. What is your number 1 job? Lead generate. What is your secondary job? Ask great questions. Because lead generate is what an agent does. A consultant asks great questions. You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
Have a
thinking about your,
wonderful week.
wedding book.
We are
So,
not
are you
in
guys
class
sold on
on
it?
Monday, right?
Yeah.
You guys know that, you're
Well,
not
we're
in class on
thinking
Monday,
about
because it's team
going,
meeting in Kahului, so we
like,
want you guys to attend the team meeting in Kahului on Monday. There's no Ignite class on Monday. Also, there's going to be an event happening for PC agents on next Friday. Bob, you are my guest if you would like to join us. So, yeah, so anybody who's in productivity coaching, we do special events. So, but every coach gets to bring a guest, and I think everybody in the room would like for you to be my guest. So the end of class next Friday, we are going to be doing a lunch and learn, where Lisa Teichner is going to be doing a live coaching event. You will have lunch, so it's literally, as you end class, you can stay, eat, and observe, so why not, right? Plus you already have your seats, and the room will probably fill up. So, you guys are welcome to attend that as well.
How long is that one?
Next Friday, it's gonna be about an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, like an hour.
That's on the
Yes,
thirty
I think from
first.
like September.
31st, yep, so after session 10, you guys don't have to bring lunch, you
So,
just
I
stay
was
and eat
thinking
with
about
us.
that place if you like it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna share with you. So we got.
TV is a good place to get open houses.
Yes, it's a good place to start meeting people and, you know, if you say, I'm looking for open houses. In fact, when they do the needs and wants, I say, I want people.
Thank you, okay.
It was fun. It was fun.
And
I hope you find that house for me.
my wife kind of.
call you tomorrow. I know, she's gonna be like, I found
She like found out their least used day, which was called.
You got it in your
We didn't
desk.
have really, we had kids and we didn't really care. 'Cause, you know,
So,
Right.
like, we could go out to dinner the next night or do whatever.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
if we had
totally.
kids. And so we just chose
So,
Halloween.
that's-
So
Right.
our Halloween
That's
had
usually,
literally like
Yes.
100
It's probably gonna be me, but I wanna see your disc.
or something like that. Because we're like, no one's using this day anyway, so it has to be
Yeah.
on a Saturday or like.
I wanna know.
So anyways,
Wow.
you should
You know, we wanna
Yeah,
fix
cause
really
it.
like
negotiate.
September,
Right.
October is usually
Yeah.
like a
Absolutely.
slow time.
Yeah.
You have that email from
Just
her?
like,
She
so
sent
I
me
went
that.
to it's like an art center up in,
If you search disc.
it's like right past Heidi Ivy.
Oh, I know that.
So I went there and I walked around and it was, I got the pricing, it was $5,000 for the venue, which is whatever, but see, I grew up here, so I have a huge local family.